President Trump's administration is turning to a new legal rationale to justify old tariffs, according to reporting by Anna Swanson for the New York Times. The Supreme Court struck down the president's global tariffs back in February, and since then the administration has been busily working to reconstruct them, exploring legal options that would allow them to build back the tariff wall between the U.S. economy and the rest of the world. Late Tuesday night, they unveiled part of their Plan B, a tariff of 10 to 12.5% on 59 countries and the 27-member European Union. The levies are intended to pressure governments that the United States says have not enacted or enforced laws against trading goods made with forced labor. Those tariffs could go into effect as soon as July, and they are unlikely to be the last ones. The administration is working on another slate of tariffs related to countries' manufacturing practices that will presumably be added to the forced labor ones. The rollout comes at a sensitive time for the administration, as voters who are dissatisfied with higher prices from the war with Iran and trade policies prepare to head to the polls. But officials appear intent on patching back together Mr. Trump's vision for replacing the decades-old global trade order, which he argues has been unfair to American business and left the country with fewer factories and growing trade deficits. The new tariffs will be imposed under Section 301 of the Trade Act of 1974, a law that allows the president to issue tariffs to respond to other countries' trade practices. Legal experts said they are likely to be more durable than the initial law Mr. Trump used to enact tariffs, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Mr. Trump used Section 301 in his first term to wage a trade war with China, and the tariffs he put in place have survived multiple court challenges. No administration, however, has ever used the provision in such a sweeping way. Trade experts have welcomed efforts to end or reduce forced labor, but some have complained that the new tariffs are primarily aimed at finding a way to block foreign products and raise revenue, not ending human rights abuses. Edward Alden, a trade expert at the Council on Foreign Relations, called the latest announcement a quote transparently cynical effort unquote and merely a pretext to maintain tariffs that the administration wants. For some countries, the new forced labor tariff rate is product-specific, making the overall tariff rate on the import up to 10% or 12.5% when combined with the existing base tariff. Imports already subject to sectoral tariffs and other individual import classifications outlined by the administration are not subject to these new rates. That's the latest on the administration's evolving trade strategy. I'm Naeem, thanks for listening.